G'day legends, and thanks for tuning in. On this week's video, we're back on the Barra International build, and what we want to do is we want to get the engine and transmission set back in the chassis. But before doing that, I've got to pull the transmission off the engine, got to fit the flex plate. Never was fitted. This thing had a manual behind it, so the transmission was only sort of dummy fitted. So I got to pull the transmission off, get the flex plate in it, get everything cleaned up on this thing, get it slotted into the chassis. Cross member's already bolted in. So once that's done, want to go ahead and get the fuel tank refitted and the hard lines. So yeah, grab your cuppa or your coldie, kick back, relax, and enjoy the video. Rightio, so like I said, first things first, I want to get that transmission off this engine. So I just fitted a bit of chain to the engine. Got the hoist here, so let's bring it in, get this thing separated, right? Rightio, let's get the bell housing bolts ripped out. Rightio, so as you can see, got the transmission off. The bolt holes in the back of the crank where the flex plate bolts to, full of hornet's nests, so got to get them cleaned out before obviously go ahead and fit that flex plate. But we'll do that, get that sandwich plate on, flex plate on, then yeah, clean the back of the engine up, and then offer that transmission back up to it. Rightio, so I've got those bolts, the bolt holes tapped out. Get this sandwich plate, flex plate cleaned up, get them on the donkey. Rightio, so I finished, got that transmission bolted up, got the starter motor bolted on too. Just went ahead and soaked this thing down in the greaser. Gonna fire up the gurney, give this thing a big clean off, yeah, and readiness to slot it in the chassis, yeah? So let's get this thing cleaned up. Rightio, so I just finished gurneying this thing. Looks heaps better. Could do with a little bit more cleanup, but we'll get it slotted in first. So obviously I've got it slung up, so let's get this thing moved around here and yeah, get it back in this chassis, eh? Alrighty, so I got the engine and transmission back in, another big step sorted. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this fuel tank up, give it a coat of paint. Yeah, it looks pretty daggy. That ute that this was pulled out of was a painter's ute, so it's got, yeah, crap all over it. So I'll give that a gurney. While it's probably drying, I'll go ahead and refit the drive shaft to this thing, seal that transmission up. But yeah, first things first, let's get this tank cleaned and painted, eh? Rightio, so I just went and had some lunch, but before I head out to lunch, I painted the fuel tank in the sound deadener stuff. Like I said, it was covered in paint, so I thought, oh, just cover it with the sound deadener stuff. It'll be a bit resistant to the yeah, stone chips and stuff going down the road. So that's painted and dried. I just grabbed the hard lines out. I'll have to give these a clean up, but once I got the tank installed, then I'll yeah, run these fuel hard lines to hook up to the tank, and yeah, we'll move on to the next job. Alright, yeah, I'm not sure if I've snookered myself here by putting that drive shaft back in it, but I have to pull it out. Well, that's what I'll have to do, but I'll just jack this thing up to get a bit more clearance. Seeing if that helps me get this thing fitted. Slide that under there. Oh, looks like it's gonna work. Let's see if I can get under this thing and square it up. So yeah, go ahead and get them straps tightened up, and that's that job done. We'll get them hard lines fitted, eh? Rightio, gonna get these hard lines set into place. So they go up there, and that goes. Oh, that goes down there. Okay, get these clamps. And this one goes up here. There we have it. Rightio, so as you've seen, we got those hard lines fitted. I've got to get some new high pressure hose clamps for those fuel lines. They're a little bit shorter than they were in the factory, so I just trimmed them up, but they're plumbed up. As you can see, the lines are run, the fuel filter's in a nice serviceable location. So yeah, really happy with how everything's gone with the engine install, transmission, drive shaft, fuel tank, hard lines. Yeah, really happy with that. So probably gonna button this video off here, everyone. Yeah, appreciate you all watching as usual. If you can do us a favor, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one.